Hello everyone, I'm Sandy Anastasi, psychic channel, intuitive astrologer, and soul coach. And I'm here with an overview of the astrological and psychic predictions for all of the signs for April of 2023. Here's a general overview to get us started. The month of April of 2023 promises to be very, very intense. It'll be emotional, and it's going to be a very active month for all of us. You see, Pluto begins the month just seconds into its new sign, Aquarius, the zodiac's humanitarian. And there are 4 planets in Aries at the same time. That's the sign of action and war. On top of that, the solar eclipse on the 20th is at 30 degrees of Aries. And by the way, that's also the same as 0 Taurus. Saturn is going to be moving into Pisces later in the month, where it's going to spend the next 2.5 years. That all is going to cause us to either feel victimized or is going to help those of us who are victims. It's more important than ever to know who you are, what you want, and what you want to be right now, because that's going to be the best way to stay grounded with so much going on around you. Money and stuff, things, can solve a lot of the problems for you and everyone else around you, everything that everyone is experiencing around you. But it's likely to be in short supply this month. Squabbles and even out-and-out wars, both personally and internationally and nationally, could easily erupt. We're going to be needing to count on Pluto's humanitarian aspect and Saturn's desire to help and heal to balance out the feisty energy that's all around us this month. Don't forget, please keep a separate Eclipse Diary from April 6th through May 19th. That's going to show you where your life will be going for the next 6 months. Now remember, we're in the middle of keeping that Pluto diary that we started keeping back on March 24th, and we're going to be keeping it through June 2nd, because that's going to show us our next 20 years. Wow, this is a very important month, folks. Very important indeed. And with all this going on, find time to enjoy a happy spring and a joyous and happy Easter. Now, here's what's happening for the fire signs. My friends, if you are an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. And if you're a fire sign, this month, your energy is going to be just off the charts. All month long, it's going to be causing impatience, frustration, and irritability. You might also take out your pent-up emotion on those around you if you don't find a healthy outlet for it. Some of you might even make yourselves physically sick. This is a good month for taking up a class at the gym, for working outside, or for starting a home project. In fact, you might do several of those things so that when one stalls, you can pour yourself into one of the others. You are likely to feel like the whole world is resting on your shoulders throughout much of the month. Now, here's what's happening for you if you're an earth sign. My friends, the earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So if you're an earth sign, you'll be watching your finances very carefully all month long. You're going to be concerned with the radical ups and downs happening in both your world and the world around you. You're going to be ready to look at new ways of handling and tracking your own finances and at new opportunities for your work and your career as well. It's likely also that your being on the alert for good opportunities is going to pay off. So keep it up. Your intuition is also really tuned in this month. And many of the things that you have been looking for and long expecting that may affect your lifestyle and livelihood are getting ready to come about. Your planning is going to pay off. Good for you. Now, here's what's happening for the air signs. My friends, you are an air sign if you're a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. So if you're an air sign, your social world, your thought processes, the ways that you use and perceive communication are turning upside down. All of these are undergoing a major transformation that has you feeling a bit at a loss. It may be a good idea to cultivate an attitude of listening until you can figure out what's going on. At least emotionally, you might be feeling that you're doing and saying all the right things, but people aren't responding the way you expect them to. If you cherish those long-term friendships and close family relationships, please remind yourself it's time to listen, not to talk. The world you know is crumbling, and it's going to be replaced by something better, if you can allow it to. Now, here's what's happening for the water signs. The water signs, my friends, are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So if you're a water sign, April is going to be a very emotional month for you, and a grand trine is happening in the water signs. That means there's a planet in each one of those signs at the same time. So there's a grand trine in the water signs as we launch the month, and it's going to be very easy for you to get carried away by the emotions of others because of that. So be careful to not allow yourself to become defensive, as that's going to likely lead to emotional arguments that you're going to be sorry you engaged in. On a more positive note, this month can also be a great time to share happy social occasions with friends and family members, and even for reigniting an old flame if you're in the market for romance. Now, let's take a look at what's going on this April for each individual sun sign. If you are an Aries, you should be feeling like a powerhouse this month. This is your month, you see. Happy birthday. And if you have the opportunity to travel, you should take that opportunity, as there's a good flow of energy for that this month. You're in the flow emotionally too, which should lead you to a lot of happiness. If you have children, expect some happy times with them too. If you're inclined to romance, you're going to find it for sure. Avoid conversations and interactions with contrary people, as that can easily pull you into that emotional roller coaster ride, and that's not where you want to be this month. Now, financial opportunities are presenting themselves, and you've got to be on the ball to recognize them and to move fast enough to get them to work for you. Please have a wonderful Easter, a happy spring. Now, if you're a Taurus, some changes that you've been expecting, maybe even counting on for a while, are beginning to occur this month. There's pressure around you, and it's putting a strain on both your day-to-day life and activities, and also on your primary relationship. There may be health issues for you or your significant other or someone else who's close to you that you might feel responsible for. Pay attention and don't let those issues slide. An opportunity or financial windfall that you did receive or perhaps almost got in the past is repeating. It's rare when a second opportunity presents itself in life. Don't miss this one. Sometimes you have to risk what you have to get what you want. Have a happy Easter, Taurus, and a wonderful spring. Now, if you're a Gemini, you may wish to travel this month. And in fact, it's a good month, not for travel, but to stay close to home. Home projects can be very enjoyable. You're going to want to check on finance, banking, business, legal issues. All of these are going to be important for you this month. If you have children, it's wise to pay attention to your second born. If you only have one, obviously pay attention to that one. But if you have several, the second born is where the action's going to be happening. Your intuition is powerful all month long. Trust it. Definitely pay attention to your inner voice in all of your social and business dealings, and especially when you're striving to hear truth. Friendships will be important this month. A friend may help to open some important opportunities for you. Conversations are likely to be very emotional. Avoid competition with siblings and close friends, Gemini. Have a happy Easter and enjoy a wonderful, wonderful spring. Now, Cancer, there are some old family patterns that are returning for you this month, and those could make the upcoming holiday and this spring more enjoyable for you. This month's eclipse is in your house of career, so do pay attention to opportunities on your job and regarding the life direction that you've chosen. Finances and employment should be high on your list of things to pay attention to. Be sure, Cancer, to be aware of your unconscious response buttons because your current home and financial situation is tending to press them all too frequently. And you need to be in control of your reactions right now. Remember that grand trine is making you intensely emotional and empathic. You may also be feeling like you want to run away, but you've got no place to go. That feeling's going to pass. It's an old emotional pattern and you are outgrowing it. So have a happy Easter, a wonderful family experience with family or family of choice, and a very happy spring. Leo, this promises to be an emotional month for you, and a month in which you will be engaging close confidences and experiences with either your significant other, if you have one, or a close female friend or relative, or even both. Travel or travel plans should be in the works, and you could even be considering a change of residence or of employment. Finances are somewhat confusing at the moment. It's best to listen and then do your own research. Trust your own inner guidance. The grand trine in the water signs this month is putting pressure on you too, causing you to feel emotionally stressed and feeling that you need to move forward fast towards or away from something. And actually, you need to slow down and move at your own pace. Have a happy Easter, Leo, and enjoy this spring. Virgo, if you've been planning a trip to somewhere that your heart wants to travel to, or perhaps a move of your residence or your job, this month is a good time to do that, as finances are looking very good for you. Things you've long been waiting for are in the works, and you will have many opportunities coming as a result of some sudden changes that are happening. Decisions and choices that you make right now will result in experiences and expansion of business opportunities, career changes, and beneficial partnerships later in the year, perhaps October. Financial insecurities, though, make it easy right now for you to be pulled into a career or business path that may affect you emotionally and create responsibilities that you won't like. So please look before you leap. If you can travel for Easter, you should. Enjoy a very happy spring and surround yourself with the people that you love. Libra, this month could be considering a change of residence or possibly even renovating your home. It's a good month for future planning, for living near water, or traveling to a place near water. All of those would benefit you. This month's eclipse and a whole stellium, that means a group of planets, fall into your relationship house. and they indicate that the month of April will be a time of creating new relationships, reassessing some old ones, and having lots of social interactions with friends, relatives, and your significant other if you have one. Emotionally, you may feel torn between two people that you want to be with, or two places that you want to work or live. Sudden changes in finances can be expected. Expect them, and don't get too emotional about them. Be wary of hidden health issues for yourself or for someone you have responsibility for. Keep an eye out for them, and if they pop up, please take care of them immediately. And have a very happy Easter, surrounded by the people and the place that you love. Happy spring. Scorpio, this month's eclipse falls in your house of health, astrologically that is. So it is wise to keep an eye on health matters for yourself and for those friends and family members and your pets that you love and care for. Travel associated with health matters may also happen this month. It's likely to be an emotional month for you, as the grand trine in the water signs that's occurring this month is going to affect you directly. So home, family, finances, business, and health matters are all going to be very emotional for you and will be affected by that energy. That can either create a wonderful, easy flow that will bring good things your way relative to all of those things, or if you allow yourself to be distracted or pulled into someone else's negative drama, it could create out of control chaos in your life. So be careful where you put your attention this month. It's all up to you. Have a happy, happy Easter holiday and enjoy a wonderful, wonderful spring. Sagittarius, artistic and creative pursuits of all kinds are available to you in your home space right now. April will be filled with visits and interactions with children and grandchildren. That is, if you have them. There's also a powerful and emotional interaction with a female who lives or works a long distance away. Expect sudden ups and downs regarding the health of a female friend or family member, or your significant other if you have one. Please avoid gossip with friends both at work and at home, as that can easily lead to emotional stress for you. Meanwhile, it's likely that between family and friends, your social calendar will be full this month. Enjoy a very happy Easter and a fun-filled, joyous spring. Capricorn, there's an expansive feeling about you and your home this month. It may be your turn to host the holiday gathering, or you may be having a favorite destination spot for traveling friends. You may even take a few short trips yourself, although it's likely you'll be home for most of the month. If you desire to change your residence, this could be a good month to do that, as financial investments tied to the home are definitely a possibility right now. Health issues for yourself or someone close to you might be a concern, so keep an eye out and be aware of any limitations they may set on you as you move forward with some very special plans and dreams. Have a very happy Easter, a wonderful, joyous holiday season, and a wonderful spring. Aquarius, this is the year that you're going to be making major changes involving your home and family, and also your career and life path. This month is the month many of those things, those changes may be physically initiated, or at least it's now that you're telling friends and family about them. This would be a very good time for you to begin a business or to enter into a business partnership with a friend or a sibling. It's also an important time to make things happen, perhaps with a financial planner. And if you don't have a financial planner, it's a good time to get one. Travel is likely this month, and it will probably have a lot of responsibility attached to it, strong emotions as well. There are issues with your children, yours or those belonging to someone close to you are likely. Pay attention to them. They could be important. And please enjoy a very happy Easter and a happy spring. Pisces, financial concerns are your primary focus all month long. It's time to launch your dream, whether that is the purchase of a home or business, or traveling or moving to someplace new. Careful planning is required, as well as future vision. An opportunity will present itself that allows for all of what you have worked for. Do you have the courage to step forward? Be wary of this month's grand trine in water that's stimulating your unconscious fears, your insecurity issues, and home and family conflicts. It seems it's always when you're about to break free to pursue your greatest dreams that the universe tests you by bringing back into your life those things that most drain your energy. Avoid them, and you'll do fine. Happy Easter and happy spring to you. My friends, I hope you've enjoyed these astrological and psychic predictions. And of course, I'll be back next month with more for you. In the meantime, please visit me right here online. You'll find me at www.sandyanastasia.com. While you're on my website, be sure to sign up for my free monthly newsletter and also for my free psychic hour. In fact, my next one's coming up in just a few days, so it's not too late to sign up now. I do readings live online, and everyone who attends gets to ask me a question. Live. That's a live event. Live online. Also, while you're on my website, please check out my VIP community. I have more than 100 MP3 fully downloadable classes in all areas of metaphysics in my community, which is very inexpensive to join. I also have many video classes, my signature psychic development program, my Kabbalah pathworking program, another signature program. I have been teaching in the almost all areas of metaphysics for over 40 years. Please check me and my work out right here online and join me. I'd love to have you. Oh, and by the way, I still do readings and coaching for you. I'll be back next month. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.